Hey restaurant owners, Greg Provence here with GP Hospitality Partners, and I wanted to make this video about something that I think keeps a lot of us up at night, and that is finding and retaining great talent. Now I know sometimes it's hard to resist the urge to just hire a body and get them in, but oftentimes we're left disappointed with the result. And so these tips I think will be very beneficial in helping you really build that rock star team. The first point is to hire for core values, and that really starts with our ads that we're placing. So making sure that the ads that we're putting out there are very descriptive about what's important to us and the type of environment that we're creating. And that will likely attract the type of person that's attracted to those same core values and wants to be a part of that environment. So really taking the time to kind of pimp out our ads with those really colorful descriptions of our core values and how it is that we operate and what we offer the world will go a long way. The other thing is taking time to vet our candidates properly. So we can call and check on references, and we should always do that. But another way to vet people is really taking time in the interview process to get to know them, asking very pointed questions that are geared towards the type of performance that we're looking for, and that we will be able to really get a solid understanding of what this person is about. So taking our time through that process and really drilling down on those key elements is important. And also, one thing we can do is to stage. You know, chefs have staged for years in kitchens and kind of done a working interview and gotten people in to see how they work under certain environments. We can do that with all of our positions. We can do it with hosts and servers and bartenders just to see how it is that they integrate into the environment before we invest in them. So I highly recommend that as well. The other thing is, once we attain people that we want to hire, we need to be committed to training both skills and culture. You know, skill training takes time and effort and repetition, and it's something we really need to offer to our team members as a way to give them the tools they need to be successful, and we need to measure the metrics by which we want them to be successful by. But we also want to drill down on training culture. You know, having regular team meetings on weekly, daily, and monthly bases and really having conversations around what our culture is and how it is that they actually enact on that culture is very, very important. So a strong commitment to training in all of those areas will go a long way to giving our team members the tools they need to be successful. The other thing we want to remember is to remove the cancers quickly. If we've got somebody on our team that's a negative Nancy or just not really a fit for our culture and maybe just can't seem to perform up to standards even after given multiple opportunities to do so, we need to go ahead and get rid of them quickly so as to keep the integrity of the team as a whole. And lastly, but certainly very, very important, is to create a path for growth. A clear path for growth for our team members is something that they'll certainly appreciate if they understand how it is that they can move up the ranks in our organization, and they're very clear on how that can happen and they're given the tools to do so. That tends to create a really long-lasting team member. And I can tell you, after talking to many team members over the years, that is something they value above all else, is knowing that they have a place that they can continue to grow within the company. So there are many more things to discuss around this topic, so if there's any questions that you have for me, please feel free to shoot an email out, or better yet, go ahead and schedule your 1-hour free strategy session with me, where we'll talk about this or any other issues that are coming up around your restaurant, and we'll put a plan together to help you move forward. As always, thanks again so much for being a part of my network, and I look forward to catching up soon.